You guys ready for this?
Guess what, biz? Coronavirus! I'm telling you, shit is real! Shit is getting real!
I know, Cardi. It absolutely is. Corona Zombies is brought to us by Full Moon Studios and is directed by... I'm sorry. Directed by... if that's what we're gonna call this. The guy who held the position of director for this piece of shit is Charles Band, a longtime Full Moon vet behind many old school Full Moon properties such as Demonic Toys vs. Dollman, Trancers 2, Dr. Mordred, and the entirety of the Evil Bong series. Not great films overall. However, compared to this absolute train wreck of a piece of fucking dog shit, they are fucking masterpieces. This movie is not good. I hesitate to even call this a movie, seeing as how the vast majority of the runtime of this hunk of shit consists of redubbed scenes from the 1980s movie Hell of the Dead and 2012's Zombies vs. Strippers, which itself was a knockoff of the far superior Zombie Strippers. No shit, for what it is, that movie's actually pretty good. Zombie Strippers, not Zombie vs. Strippers. Two totally different movies. There's very little new movie here, and what is here is pretty fucking bad. Like I said, most of it is just redubs of these other two movies in some type of really freaky, fucked up, terrible Mystery Science 3000 knockoff or something. None of the redub in this movie is funny in the slightest. It's fucking terrible. There's one fucking line in this whole entire movie that is even remotely funny. And honestly, the only reason it probably seemed kind of funny was it was probably just chuckle-worthy, but amongst all the other shit that you wade through to get to this one throwaway fucking line, it seemed fucking hilarious. God damn it, man, this movie's bad. Thankfully, the movie's not really that long. It clocks in right at an hour long. However, even though it's only an hour long, it seems like it's fucking longer than the extended edition of The Return of the King. This movie just went on and on. I just could not wait for it to end. Why the fuck did I watch this movie? Why do I do this to myself? No shit, I make it through any movie I watch. If I start a movie, I'm going to finish it. But I came real close with this one, real fucking close to just shutting it off and calling it quits. It's just, it's fucking terrible. There's nothing here. They've taken these two totally unrelated movies, spliced in a little bit of real world news footage from nowadays into it, filmed a couple of throwaway shitty ass shots of some chick at her house talking to somebody on the phone about the coronavirus, loosely compiled them together so that they somewhat resemble a story or narrative of some kind, sprinkled it with some shitty ass fucking effects, and then just called it a day and said, hey, here's our fucking movie. This movie was clearly released only to capitalize on the real world coronavirus outbreak that's going on right now. And some people might call that shameless. I don't really care about that. I mean, this is Hollywood we're talking about, or I don't know if they're Hollywood, but it's filmmaking. They're making movies. They're not moral saints or anything. This is nothing new, but fucking hell, if you're gonna subject us to this shit, at least give somewhat of an effort. The complete and utter lack of effort in this movie is fucking sickening. I would rather watch Stephen King take a shit and read the newspaper for 3 hours straight than watch this hunk of shit again. That would probably be a more inspired story than what we got here. Speaking of story, you probably noticed that I haven't really talked about that. And there's a reason for that, because there isn't fucking one. I mean, there's something going on here, I guess. There's a lady talking to a friend on the phone at her apartment, and she's just totally oblivious to the coronavirus. And apparently there's zombies out there from the coronavirus. Ha ha ha, that's the joke, I guess. And the whole time it's her watching news footage of this Corona Squad or whatever, trying to get out there and find the missing toilet paper in the world. That synopsis, yeah, that shitty ass job I just did right there is better and more entertaining than this whole entire fucking movie. Yes, it is that bad. This movie, this compilation of footage that was put together for an hour long for people to view is just a fucking atrocity. The name Corona Zombies and the fact that they came out with it right now in time is funnier than this whole entire movie itself. Now, there is some new footage they did shoot for this movie. It all consists of the aforementioned woman talking on the phone watching the news. Now, while that's the majority of what she does do a little bit more than just talk on the phone and watch the news. There's a few parts where she actually leaves the room and goes and does something else. But it is all just like so fucking mind-numbingly bad and just totally pointless. And as you're watching this, you're just wondering, what the fuck am I watching? And the lack of effort is just, it's comical, but not in like the good way comical that they're going for. It's just fucking comically bad. Case in point, there's a part where the character is taking a shower because she's afraid she got the coronavirus. So she's in there rinsing everything up and all that. And the whole time that she's in this shower, she is like, the water's going, but she's not under it. Okay, whatever. But she's fully fucking clothed. But they're framing it, I mean, the way the movie is playing it is that she's not. She's taking a legitimate shower, but you can clearly see, and it's not like right there at the edge of the screen, it's like clear right there as day. She is wearing all of her fucking clothes. And then she gets out in a fucking towel. Oh my God, this movie. I'm pretty sure I got the coronavirus from watching this piece of shit fucking movie. As I mentioned at the top of the video, this movie is brought to us by Full Moon. And what the fuck happened, Full Moon? Really? What happened? Full Moon has never been known for like blockbuster AAA movies, but they have been kind of known as like that top tier B movie studio since the 80s and 90s. They just lost all of that. That title is now gone. Trauma is now above you, Full Moon. Due to this one god-awful movie, you have now been beaten by the house that the Toxic Avenger built. There's not really much else I can say, positive at least, about this movie. I don't think it's any great mystery of the rating that I'm gonna give here. What is a great mystery is why the fuck this movie got made. I know that they're trying to capitalize on the whole coronavirus thing, but god damn, man, you couldn't have done anything better than this? There is nothing, like zero, nothing positive I could find about this movie. I really dug deep and looked hard and just couldn't find anything. There's absolutely no reason at all on this green earth that you should ever seek this movie out and view it. Because Corona Zombies is without a doubt, no question at all, a fucking dumpster fire. Please, I beg of you, do not ever watch this movie. And for the love of God, do not ever spend any money on it. You'll be tempted, but do not watch this movie. In fact, if you do see this movie, write a letter, like old school, on paper, so they know that you mean it. Send a letter to Full Moon demanding they pay you, because they have stolen something from you that you will never get back. So there it is, guys, my reaming of Corona Zombies. If you enjoyed and want more content like this, hit that subscribe button and help my little channel grow. If you liked what I had to say, give me a thumbs up. If not, let me know in the comments below why. And as always, stay sexy, Baltimore.
Haven't you heard of social distancing? 6 feet, kid.
I made it this whole pandemic without catching this virus, and I've been out there working on the front lines the whole time, and I hadn't caught it, but I'm pretty sure that I've got this shit now from watching this piece of shit fucking movie. Yes, I'm claiming that this butt trash piece of ass of a movie gave me the fucking coronavirus.
Shit is getting real.
Yes, it is.